It was a crisp autumn evening when Clara and her college friends, Emily, Ryan, and Max, arrived at Lemp Mansion. Known as one of the most haunted places in the country, the historic St. Louis estate had a dark history filled with tragedy and mysterious deaths. It was the perfect setting for their Halloween getaway. "I can't believe we're actually staying here," Emily said, shivering as they approached the imposing brick mansion. "People pay good money for haunted tours," Ryan joked, lugging his suitcase up the creaking steps. "We get the full overnight experience." Inside, the mansion was eerily quiet. The grand staircase loomed ahead, its polished banister gleaming faintly in the dim light. Faded portraits of somber-faced family members lined the walls, their eyes seeming to follow the group as they passed. The caretaker, an elderly man with a hunched posture and a wary look, handed them a single brass key. "Room 202, he said, his voice gravelly. "Keep your doors locked, and whatever you do, don't wander around at night." "Why not?" Max asked with a smirk. The caretaker didn't answer. Instead, he turned and shuffled away, muttering under his breath. In the room, the atmosphere was heavy, almost suffocating. The air smelled faintly of old wood and something metallic. As Clara unpacked her bag, she noticed a cold spot near the window. No draft came through, yet the chill was unmistakable. "That's weird," she murmured. "Probably just an old house thing," Emily said, though her tone was uncertain. That night, as they settled into their beds, the strange noises began. Soft whispers echoed through the walls, too faint to make out words. Footsteps creaked along the hallway, though no one was there. Clara bolted upright at the sound of a soft knock on their door. "Did anyone else hear that?" she whispered. Ryan groaned. "Probably just the wind." But when the knocking came again, louder this time, everyone froze. Max got up, muttering, "Fine, I'll check." He opened the door, but the hallway was empty. A faint, childlike giggle echoed down the corridor, making the hair on the back of his neck stand up. "Okay, that was creepy," Max admitted, closing the door quickly. The group decided to stay awake, too unsettled to sleep. As the hours ticked by, the atmosphere grew heavier. Clara felt a strange compulsion to look at the mirror across the room. When she did, her breath caught in her throat. In the reflection, she saw herself, but behind her stood a shadowy figure, its features obscured. "Guys," she whispered, her voice shaking, "look at the mirror." They all turned, and the figure was gone. "That's it," Emily said, grabbing her phone. "I'm calling the caretaker." But there was no signal. Suddenly, the room's temperature plummeted, and the lights flickered violently. A deep, guttural groan reverberated through the walls, followed by the sound of glass shattering. The group huddled together, too terrified to move. Clara felt a cold hand brush against her shoulder, but when she turned, no one was there. "We need to get out of here," Ryan said, his